This is this is a beautiful face. What is up, YouTube? Today is my second vlog and I am heading over to this place called Rumtek. Not exactly Rumtek, but a friend of mine has some work around that area. So stick around and hopefully I'll be able to show you a nice interesting route today. So it's a lovely day so far and we're expecting a bit of rainfall. So as you can see, there's moderate traffic. And this particular stretch of road is notorious for like being small, but at the same time having large volume of traffic. There seems to be quite some traffic jam here. Okay, they're following a truck, so I need to take a right from here, and this connects me to this stretch of road which is known as Ranka Road. So that was Sange, and he's been riding bikes for quite a while now. So here we are on the road now. By the way, to all of you who haven't been here before, this is actually an alternate stretch of road. The main stretch of road is before you reach Gangtok. There's a junction in front of the Mayfair Hotel, and you either take a hard left which takes you to Rumtek, the monastery and everything, or you also you can take a soft left and keep climbing uphill and you reach Gangtok. So they're building a new bridge here. This old bridge that we are currently going through has been around since the dawn of eternity. Honestly, as a tourist, if you're looking to get to Gangtok and then ride within the town in and around Gangtok, like, you know, invest maybe half a day's worth of riding or something, this is actually a very picturesque route, as you can see. And the best part is the fact that this route is usually very empty. Maybe till like a little ahead there might be a tad bit of a crowd, especially during the tourist season, because there's a major tourist landmark here. It's called Banjhakri Falls. So Banjhakri in the local language means this witch doctor who practices shamanism, and he's basically like this forest dweller. Woo, we are in the valley already and it is smoldering hot. So this to my right is Banjhakri Falls, and in the tourist season it is packed as hell. There's a waterfall here and everyone seems to want to take pictures of it or like in front of it. So major surge in tourist attendance out here has led to a lot of construction popping up. I don't know whether this is government or this is private. Quite honestly, doesn't really, like, I'm not a stakeholder. And here we have it, clear view of Gangtok town. Yeah, and this is where you come to if you want to check out paragliding. I guess they're closed right now because the weather itself is quite dicey, because it has to be sunny and everything. But also the COVID situation has led to a lot of these micro businesses to shut shop. Now we start climbing uphill. Oh, shake test. Amazing. So this is Sikkim's staple being grown right now. I think rice is what we eat here, a lot of it actually, and we practice terrace farming. So step irrigation for the win. Conserve a lot of water that way. And in contrast to rice in the mainland, the rice grown here is usually very sticky and glutinous. Not as sticky as maybe the rest of the northeast likes it. Okay, so now as we climb up this hill, it's getting a little colder as well. And the turns are a little more difficult considering the fact that the roads are narrower. So I don't want to get hit by a car coming from the opposite direction. So this is what happens. And that's usually quite scary. And predominantly the main reason as to why I'm letting him ride up front. So this is a rural part of East District in Sikkim, and you'll find a lot of these vegetable vendors. Actually, they're micro businesses that have started with like the house itself, and they do this for like maybe a side income or something. And usually you'll see like these kind of stalls on the side of the road with a money bag on the side, or maybe at times like if they have no other work, they will chill there so they can help. The veggies that you get in these stalls are extremely organic and fresh. Like they've been plucked maybe an hour or two before. This is a beautiful face. So as you can see, it's raining on the other side of the hill. This is it basically. This is beautification projects, and basically this stretch of road leads you onwards to Lingdom through the gates and onwards to Rumtek. We shall see this in a short while, but for the time being this is it. And oh yes, so we are on a final stretch of blacktop road before we start hitting the really rugged terrain, and there's expected forecast of rain along the routes that we're heading to. Who's up for an adventure? So apparently the brosif is shit scared that it's gonna rain like cats and dogs, but we've come prepared like to a certain extent with our raincoats and shit. We are now in Upper Lingdom. Just as I suspected, the roads seem to be recently paved here. I mean, like on my last visit, this was completely unpaved road, so it was just generally fun here. I think I can see some rain up ahead. Okay. Actually, it started raining here. I think we ought to stop somewhere, put on our rain gear. Fun times. Oh shit, camouflage. So in the last episode I forgot to introduce you to my bike, and I say that his name, not hers, his name is Traction. He has been with me for say about 8 or 9 months. Before this I used to own a Thunderbird 350X. So finally we've hit this bumpy stretch of road, and hopefully there's some treacherous terrain up ahead of us. Ooh, it's raining. Cats and dogs. Oh, I messed up my pants. Fuck. But it's okay. Where's my sense of adventure, bro? I'm gonna stand now because it's much easier. Woohoo! Stopped here for some time, changed into our regular wear, and now we're heading back to Gangtok. So for those of you who don't know, Gangtok has just recently opened up. We had this odd even restriction on vehicular movement, so the odd even rule has been lifted now for two-wheelers. Man, this is some disgusting shit. Beautiful. I think to an extent this road is made to address the concerns of growing traffic issues. So this guy is just going up and down this stretch of road. Là